Morning everyone, I hope everybody is doing fine. So I'm presenting the screen. Kindly confirm that the screen is presentable to you or not. Is it? Now, yesterday question number 4 was given as a homework and we did question number I think 4 part 2 in the class as well. We will do fourth part 2. Yes or no? The fraction becomes 1/3. Can you see the question? Fraction becomes 1/3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator and becomes 1/4 when 8 is added to the denominator. I think this will be a very simple ask for you all. If we consider x and y to be the fraction, then our first equation will become, we subtract 1 from the numerator, right? So minus 1 by y is equals to 1/3. This will be for first equation, and our second equation will be how much? It becomes 1/4 when 8 is added to the denominator. So y plus 8 denominator. So this becomes the equation second. How many have got this equation correct? Did everybody get it correct? Now the solving part I'll leave it to you. Now tell me how much is the fraction. How 5 by 12. So x comes out to be 5 and y comes out to be 12. How many have this answer? Only Agnik has got the answer. Rest of you? Ankit has got the answer, and rest of you? Shubham, Arkanil, Mayuk. Not updated? Kindly do it now, fast, fast. Kindly confirm if you have the answer, everyone. This is exercise 3.5 or 3.6? 3.6. Hurry up, hurry up. How many have the answer? Excuse me. Yes? Yes, Agni. Yes, sure. I hope people have got the answer as x is equals to 5 and y is equals to 12. If you haven't, take the solution. This is how the solution looks like. And people who have the book in front of them, kindly start doing question number 3 if you haven't done it. Take a screenshot of this thing. And now, after you are done with this, we'll move on to question number 3. Yash scores. Can everybody see the question properly? Yash scores 40 in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 marks for each wrong answer. This is a very good question. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks deducted for incorrect answer, Yash would have scored 50. So, not required so much of information at once. We'll take it till full stop. So scores 40. So we'll take right answer marks award, right number of questions x and wrong number of questions as y. So its first equation will become 3x minus 1y, which is y, is equals to 40. Do you all agree? Yes, because the total marks is 40 and the number of questions correct is x and number of questions wrong is y. Now can you tell me the second equation? If it would be 4 marks for right answer and 2 marks for wrong answer. What will it be? 4x. Very good. 2y is equals to, he would have got 50 marks, right? So this is equation 2. Now solve it and tell me what is the value for x and y. X is equals to 15 and y is equals to 5. Everybody kindly confirm. X is equals to 50. It will be 15, 1 5. X is equals to 15 and y is equals to 5. Yes, it's correct. This answer seems to be correct because it satisfies the first equation. Now, how many else have got this answer? Kindly confirm, everyone. The Bodhishwata has already got the answer. Very good. Yes, not so. How many else have got this answer? Kindly confirm. Only 2 students have told me the answer. 3 students. Rest of you are doing it. Mayuk and group. Swastik has got the answer. Gopal, Shamojit, Leri, Sheel, Swastik, Shubham, Protoy, Poddar. Everybody has done it. Trideep has done it. Okay then. Should we move on to the fourth question? Now this is a very important question out here because the relative velocity concept will come out to play out here. Okay. Now before starting this question, I'd like to ask you some questions. Just a moment, I'll clear this out. First, read this question twice, everyone. Places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. One car starts from point A. This is point A. One car starts from point A and other car from point B at the same time. If the car travels in the same direction, it meets after 5 hours, and if they travel towards the opposite direction, they meet in 1 hour. What will be the speeds of the two cars? Is the question clear? Now, how many are having problem in this question? Only one. Good to see that people are having a bit of problem and they wanted to clarify this. Just a moment, I'll shift the screen. Now, is the question in everybody's brain now? See, now first tell me one thing. Whenever you travel in a bus, supposing you're traveling in a bus, okay, and one more bus which is coming from the opposite side. You are going in this direction and this is going in this direction. Will this bus appear to go faster or uh, less faster when it passes you by? Faster, na? And supposing you are going in one bus and it's traveling in this direction, and the same other bus is going in the same direction as you are traveling. Will this bus appear to be slower or faster? Slower. Okay, so this is how the concept of relative velocity works. Suppose I assume your velocity as u and the opposite bus's velocity is v. That time the relative velocity becomes u plus v. Do you agree? The speed increases. The actual velocity to the person outside becomes u plus v, and the actual velocity when the bus is traveling at the same direction, when it's considered as u and v, that time the relative velocity becomes u minus v. Clear? This is called the relative velocity. Matlab one velocity with respect to bus 2's velocity. Clear? Did you understand? Now, if we consider the first car's velocity, the statement I'm not writing, the statement will be written out there. If we consider the first car's velocity as u and the second car's velocity as v, this is v, okay? if we consider second car's velocity as v, therefore when the car travel in same direction, what will be the relative velocity? U minus v. And when the car travel in opposite direction, what will be the velocity, relative velocity? U plus v. Is this much clear? Now speed is equals to distance is equals to speed into time. Do you agree? The distance given is how much? 100 kilometers. If they travel in same direction, they meet in 5 hours, no? So this is your time and this is your speed. Do you agree the first equation? This is our first equation. This is time, this is speed, and this is the distance. Clear? Now if they travel in opposite direction, the distance obviously will stay the same, but the time decreases, yes or no? They meet up in 1 hour. U plus v, this is our equation 2. Do you agree? Did everybody understand this thing? Distance is equals to speed into time. It's just that you'll have to keep the concept for relative velocity in your mind.
Sir, I have a problem in the first equation.
First equation, yes.
Sir, if one car speed is slower than the other, then sir, they will never meet only.
No. It's not that they're going one by one. It's just that one car has gone and had stopped and the other car is going. Understood? It's not that he's keep on running on. The distance is 100 kilometers only. After 100 kilometers, this car will stop and this other car is slower, na? So it will reach late. So they will meet in 5 hours. And if they go in same direction, then they will meet in 1 hour. Might be the road might be like this. Okay?
But sir, it is written that one car starts from A and the another car starts from B.
If this is the road, yeah, ran a race, no, one person starts from here, other person starts from here. This is point A and B, no? Understood? Or it can be A and B out here also. Clear? Same direction means same direction. Opposite direction means moving this way and moving this way. They will meet up, right? Clear? Did everybody understand the concept? Now, did everyone understand the concept? I hear only 2-3 S's. Rest of the students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This was a very deep concept and this type of numericals do come in the class. Swastik, me sir. Did I miss anything, Swastik Chatterjee? Swastik, why did you write me sir? Is it yes sir or me sir? So, how much the u and v will come, I'll present you the solution right here. You'll have to copy the solution down. Elsewise, just now we have written the equation. Make sure you write it in the same manner. Clear? Yes, this is the solution. This is the way you need to write it down. If the car travels in same direction, it will be this, and if the car travels in the opposite direction, it will be this. Clear? Copy it down and let me know what will be the speed of car A and car B. Did everybody understand this good, very, very beautiful numerical? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No sir, previous 5-minute message. Achha. I'll pause the video for the timer. Now, I believe students have done this work. Now, I don't think question number 5 will be an issue for you all. How many are done with question number 5?
Yes, sir, done.
Question number 5 will exactly look like this. The length and breadth of the rectangle has been taken as x and y units, and as per question I think it's been told that the area decreases by 9 when the length decreases by 5 and the breadth increases by 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The area decreases by 9 when the length increases by 5, length decreases by 5 and the breadth increases by 3. And the second part says, might be saying that it increases by 67 if the length and breadth are both increased by 3 and 2 respectively. Clear? And at that situation you will get the value for x as 17 and y as 9. That means our length is 17 units and our breadth is 9 units. How many have this answer? And why is this happening?
Sir, I have got. Yes, I got.
Did everybody get the answer?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty in finding the answer?
No, sir.
Does it require any explanation? People who haven't done it, kindly take a screenshot as this was a homework. Now we'll move on to solving a different type of numerical from exercise 3.6. Are we ready, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure, everyone? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, question number 1. Solve the following pair of equations by reducing them to a pair of linear equations. Can everybody see the question? This one you'll have to solve it using any method. Okay, just that you have to solve it. But out here you'll find a bit of change in the pattern of question given. Yes or no? Yes. So there are one basic way of doing this numerical. Kindly pay very careful attention to what I am doing. Out here you have to assume 1 by x as u and 1 by y as v. We'll have to let 1 by x as u and 1 by y as v. So from the first equation, can I write 2u plus, can I write 1 by 2u plus 1 by 2v is equals to 2? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then can we take the LCM out here? 3u plus 2v is equals to, LCM will be 6 and then multiply we get 12. This is getting cancelled out, just a moment. Did you all understand what did I write out there? And this type of numerical, one numerical will surely come in exams, surely, because this is a different type of solving the numerical portion. Okay, you can take it mn, you can take it ab, you can take it xy. If xy is given, then you will have to take it something else, pq also. Okay, so your final solution will somehow look like this, is equals to 12. This will become our equation 1, and from equation 2 what can we write? This is our equation 2, so it will become 1 by 3x, it will become 1 by 3u, because we have taken 1 by x as u, and plus 1 by 2v is equals to 13 by 6. Then when we take the LCM, we will get 2u plus 3v is equals to how much? 13. This will be our equation 2, and I don't think after this I have to tell you how to solve this. Do I need to tell you? Kindly solve it and tell me the answer for x and y. And once you get the value for u and v, and that time when you have to find x and y, you will take the reciprocal. Since 1 by x is equals to u, so therefore x will be equals to 1 by u and y will be equals to 1 by v. Did you all understand what to do? Once you get the value for y and u and v, that time you take the reciprocal to find the answer for u, x and y. Clear? Now solve the answer. Tell me the value for x and y first. This is our first equation and that is our second equation. Hurry up, Mayuk. I hope everybody understood it. Gopal, answer.
Sir, solve this.
How much is the value for u and v first? Tell me. Kindly tell me, don't write in the chat box now. Yes, both is shoto. Messi, fast.
Yes, sir. Sir, A is 2, B is 3.
I think you mean u is 2 and v is 3. Did everybody get the same answer? Therefore, our x will become 1 by u, which is 1 by 2, and y will become 1 by 3.
Become 1 by 3.
Does anybody have any problem in this? This is a simple thing that you have to do. Did everybody get the answer for u and v? If not, then I would highly recommend to practice the rest of the 5 exercises again at least 3 times. Clear? If you are not able to do this, then I think there is some serious error. Now, please write down today's homework. Today's assignment will be question number 1 complete. Now, students who haven't got the answer, this is how you get the answer. You can do it using any method which you feel like. X comes out to be 1 by 2 and y comes out to be 1 by 3. Over here they have taken as m and n. Not necessary that you take it m and n. You can take it a, b, you can take it p, q, you can take whatever you want. Clear? Kindly note down the homework. Aditya has also got the answer. Very good, Aditya. Now, if anybody has any query regarding today's class, the class is free for discussion. We can ask your queries.